I have spent over 1,000 hours playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and this is my story about a challenge that took me way longer to complete than I ever would have thought. This is my friend Kurt. He's a Twitch streamer, also known as Sah Baer. Check out his link in the description. We've known each other for about 20 years and have always tried to one-up each other and challenge each other. In 5th grade, we were competing to be the best Yu-Gi-Oh players in our school. In high school, we would skateboard together and always push each other to try harder. Nowadays, we give each other challenges that are either difficult, like me challenging him to beat all the Dark Souls games in a row when he started streaming, or time-consuming, like the challenge he recently gave me. We were in a Discord call about a month ago, and I had mentioned that I didn't think I'd be able to complete my goal as I was running out of time. I wanted to complete a living shiny Pokedex, and I was getting fairly close, but it had reached the point that the grind was getting too tedious and I was exhausted. That's when Kurt issued me a challenge. If I could 100% complete Pokemon Legends Arceus and complete a living shiny Pokedex before Scarlet and Violet release, he would give me $500. The challenge was as follows. 1. Complete a living shiny dex. There are 242 Pokemon in Legends Arceus, and though the legendaries are all shiny locked, every Pokemon except for an Amorous can be shiny in the game if they're transferred in with Pokemon Home. That means I needed to catch 241 shiny Pokemon to complete the challenge. 2. I had to perfect the research for every Pokemon in the Pokedex. This came in handy because perfect research levels increase the shiny odds for that Pokemon, so it definitely helped with some of the more elusive shinies. However, this did take the longest out of everything in the challenge. Please make sure to leave a comment with an 07 for all the Magikarps that were lost along the way. Three, I had to complete all side missions and requests in the game. This one was admittedly pretty easy. However, I didn't know until right before I started editing this video that the photographer in town had a couple requests for you, so I'm glad I double checked. 4. I had to reach at least the 50th level of the Dream Reverie so I could get the fancy stamp on my save screen, and I may have went a little bit overboard on this one. 5. I had to give Tom Nook all my hard-earned cash. Baggin'. All of my money just to upgrade my satchel to its full potential and invest in the bags with unlimited storage space we've come to love in the main series games. And finally, 6. Complete the entire path to Solitude. And that's where the bonus challenge comes in. If I could complete the path to Solitude using only shiny Pokemon, he would double the prize. With a week remaining, I was almost completely done, but I had one small problem. Can you spot it? If you missed it, I don't blame you. Barboach is a very forgettable Pokemon, and to be honest, I don't think the thought of shiny hunting a Barboach had ever crossed my mind before. I was even searching for a pink Barboach the entire time, and was very surprised when I found out it was yellow. I've taken the path of check unknowns, check the lake, check the river, and go back to the village just to repeat it for about a week straight. I actually found a ton of shinies during the hunt, one of which made me a little bit angry. And I actually even found one that I wasn't too angry about. Could this be it? Could this all be for absolutely nothing? I mean, the main part of the challenge was a complete living shiny dex. And though I had completed the rest of the challenge, it seemed like finding a shiny Barboach had become hopeless. Thankfully, even though I had started editing this video with showcasing my failure, I didn't give up. And with that, I went on to complete the Path of Solitude, and complete the challenge on November 13th, 5 days before Scarlet and Violet release. And you know what? I had a lot of fun with this challenge, and I may return to Hisui one day, because there's one last hunt that I still want to go for. Thank you so much for watching. This was my first time putting together a YouTube video, and I admit I am very nervous just to post it. Please leave a like or a comment and let me know what you think. And maybe subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot of Scarlet and Violet content in the future.